Yo, big dog back in the building. I listen, this one's mental. This one's absolutely mental because like we have a here we go for Madueke. And this is a controversial one. I see today them lot got like there was like a petition out, said like, 2,200 fans, and the numbers probably went up a bit more after that. That of people that was against this this deal. I don't know, man. Like I'm at a stage right now, yeah, with this whole thing is that like you need to go and get the big players, man. Like we're fraffing about with man. Like listen. No guard, all of that. I expect like Kappa get them in early, like do that bit of business, Zubimendi. But now like Club World Cup's finished, Rodrigo's available. That kind of leaked today that Real Madrid are willing to sell him. You know what I'm saying? Gokares stalling over like change, like in comparison to the money that we spend on what's going on. The Gokares deal getting over the line, it just seems like it's just petty change. Now we're gonna spend this money on Madueke, and it's like I'm not fucking with it. Like I'm not. If I'm honest with you, it's one of those ones like why are we giving Chelsea money to bail them out? Like you know what I mean? When we've got targets that we need to go and do, and then we're scrimping and scraping over 4 mil, 5 mil for like Gokares, and that's euros. You know what I mean? When we're just quickly throwing a 50k, like a 50 mil at Madueke. Like, listen, it's like I know there's a lot of controversy, and this is the thing. Like, even when I spoke to Strives about it, like he's an Arsenal man now. So, regardless of how I feel and if I get it or I don't get it or whatever, he's a gooner. He's a gunner. So I'm gonna have to get behind him and only hope that he can bring the qualities that everyone has been saying that he has. Because this is a risk that I would have rather fucking gonna got Ollie Watkins and took that risk than took this risk because it can backfire, and it only makes sense to me if he comes in as a Saka backup. That's the only way it makes sense to me. And I'm not gonna sit here and I'm gonna rant and jump around and do all the mad thing and start shouting and doing whatever and getting all mad and that. Nah, it's not really my thing. Like I always try to be rational and thinking about these things before I speak on it and kind of process it. And like I said before, Madueke wasn't shit. When he started off and he burst onto the scene from PSV and he come Chelsea, he was doing his bits, got England call up. So we know there's quality there, but I feel like it's dropped off. And obviously, I didn't know this before, but there was people talking about attitude problems. So like I started to see some clips pop up and I'm starting to see the attitude. I see man swearing on cam. Like, you're not gonna get away with it at Arsenal. Like Arsenal have a team where it is very much a team. It ain't no individuals feeling that they're bad and all of that. You ain't gonna come and do the bad boy thing at Arsenal under Arteta. You got rid of Aubameyang for all of that. You got rid of Guendouzi, all them man there for all of that foolishness. So you're not gonna come to Arsenal and do all of that. So I can only hope now that he's an Arsenal man that with all this bad press, and you call it bad press, all these things everyone is saying about you and questioning about your ability, that you come and prove everyone wrong. That's the only thing. And on top of it, like if we got behind Sterling, like we gotta get behind Madueke in it. He's a gunner now. Like there's no don't spend the money, it's spent. Like they've done it. It's a here we go, fab. You know what I mean? He's already announced that shit like a couple minutes ago. So yeah, like it is what it is. So we can either cry about it or get behind it. But the only way I can fully support this is that Eze, Gokares, and we attempt to go and get Rodrigo happens. Like if we've took Madueke in as like being our left-sided option when there are other better players out there, then I'm not fucking with it. Do you get what I'm saying? So things need to be like there needs to be more movement within the next week before we go on the preseason tour. Like there has to be more movement. Gokares has to get done by the weekend. Just chuck the 4 mil because yeah, what is going on? Like, and this is another thing. Like, how can these deals happen so quick? You know what I mean? Like, how can Madueke deal happened within a week, like link, boom, bam, and then we're dragging out Gokares and Sheshko deals. I feel like we're gonna get Eze. Like I feel like that's a done deal. Like I feel like that is something I'm not really too stressing about. But I feel like my biggest concern is the striker position. Even if we just went and got Gokares for the transfer window and Zubimendi came in with a few other additions, I would have took that because I feel like with a striker and our starting lineup, we are dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Dangerous. People have dealt with it, but not with a striker. So that adding just a striker in the mix, you know what I mean? We was getting a tune out of Havertz in there, man, and they're all midfielders and Moreno and that. So imagine when you put a madman like Gokares in the middle now with Martinelli on the left and Saka on the right. That man can blindly put balls in the box now where we couldn't do that before. Could kind of do it with Havertz, but now we've got a real madman that can attack it. And I say we haven't done it yet, but hopefully we get that deal because yeah, I just hope my words from previous episodes don't come to bite me where I say we could end up with Ollie Watkins in there, man. But listen, like Arsenal need to get their act together and start moving quick. They are moving, to be fair. I could be just panicking and just coming out and putting out a video straight away off the back of this, but yeah, it all has to make sense come by the end of the window. That's what I'm saying. Like we can't just get Madueke and it just be that. It has to make sense by the end of the window. There has to be some big movements, especially on a day when like it's come out that Rodri's available. And then Luis Diaz puts in a transfer request at Liverpool. So now there's some more Wolves out there looking for left-sided wingers. You get what I'm saying? So Rodrigo isn't just a sure pick if we even go for Rodrigo. Or was we just entertaining the idea of it? That's another thing. Because this is the thing. I always try to have faith in my team. I always try to have faith in the manager. And I'm very much I would say like a rational thinker on these things. I always try to, but sometimes they do things and it is hard to back, or it's not even back, but I struggle to understand. Do you get what I mean? And then it's not till like now I'm at a point like Madueke now couldn't I have that waited till the end of this like transfer window and you got the big business done, and then if you bring in Madueke, he ain't going nowhere. You could have brought him in later on in the window and probably done it for less peas. That you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like a priority signing. It's not like they Arsenal need them. You get me? So you probably maybe got him for cheaper, but here we are again. So let's see how this one plays out. Madueke is a here we go. Probably get announced over the weekend properly. You know what I mean? He's with the team in America at the moment, so I'm guessing he'll probably fly back to come and do his medical. Because it's a here we go. He ain't even gonna get to play the final of the Club World Cup. If they played him in the final of the Club World Cup, that'd be fuckeries, but I won't put that past. Nah, he ain't getting no minutes, man. They got fucking Neto and all them man there. They got Palmer and them man there. They got players, man. You know, this is Chelsea. You got abundance of players, but to the point I don't even feel like we need to chuck 50 million at the shoot. But we'll see what happens. Listen, at this rate, don't be surprised if you don't get Nicholas Jackson as well. Yeah. Anyway, we are quick one in and out. Like, tell me what you think in the comments about the deal. Yeah, put it let me know what you guys think. But Madueke is officially a here we go. All right.